The Gabby Award is unique to District 1. It's, no other district has this, International doesn't have it. As such, it's a great honor to introduce our next guest who will be giving out the Gabby Award. Will Gabrielle Crepeau come forward, please? We're so happy to have you here.
Thank you. I'm very, very happy to be here.
You were a member of the Saco Biddeford Club, correct?
I was a member of Biddeford Saco, and I was honored to be so for 18 years.
And what was it about Altrusa that drew you to become involved?
Well, I really loved people, and I really loved to find ways to help them. So for me, Altrusa was a combination of both. So I really enjoyed being part of the club. I enjoyed the district structure. I enjoyed the fact that we had members from the United States in our district and members from Canada in our district and members from Bermuda. I thought that was exciting. And I also loved the international scope of Altrusa. So I wanted to be involved all three levels, all the way.
That's great. I think you were involved with some other nonprofits as well.
Well, I was involved with nonprofits all of my life. For 20 years of my life, I worked for York County Counseling Service, and we did mental health work there. And I went from there to working for Port Resources, and Port Resources managed group homes for children and adults with special needs. And that was my work life. But then as a volunteer, I was on the board of Caring Unlimited, and Caring Unlimited is an agency that deals with helping women through domestic violence. And while I was at Caring Unlimited, I helped raise funds for them. I also helped raise funds for the Salvation Army. Those are my interests.
Yeah. But when people mention you, they always say you're the hostess for the mostest. And they also say that you kind of like golf.
I kind of liked golf. I liked all sports, but primarily golf. And it was my way of keeping balance in my life. There were a couple of times when Altrusa events interfered with golf events. I was part of a women's golf league, and sometimes I had to weigh the two, and sometimes golf won out. But certainly golf was one of my interests, and I ended up using golf as a fundraiser for Caring Unlimited. So I set up a golf tournament for them, which raised mucho bajos. And of course, I ended up in charge of the golf tournament. And of course, it became an annual event. But
besides golf, though, I think there was one project your club that you were involved with that was very dear to your heart.
There was. We had a lot of wonderful projects in our Biddeford Saco Club, but there was one project where we were introduced to a Romanian family that was at risk of being deported from Canada, and we were asked to see if we could help this family, and that became quite a big project for us.
And how did that involvement come about?
Well, essentially, Denis Shankara, who was an attorney at the time in Canada, came to the rescue of this Romanian family, and he coupled with the Good Shepherd Sisters in Quebec, and they set about trying to help the family. The Canadian government said that the family needed to leave the country for a certain period of time and pull together all these necessary documents and then apply to be able to become residents of Canada. So it seemed odd that here they were already in Canada, they had escaped Romania, escaped the dangers there, and now they were being asked to leave, but you know, that was the process. So Denis and the Good Shepherd Sisters decided that maybe they could move this Romanian family to the United States, and Biddeford ended up being a good place because there were Good Shepherd sisters in Biddeford, and I lived in Biddeford. So we made all the connections. The Good Shepherd sisters of Biddeford helped the Good Shepherd sisters of Quebec, and I brought my Biddeford Taco Club in, and we worked with the Quebec club as well, and we helped this Romanian family establish themselves in Biddeford, help them pull an apartment together, get everything they needed, and help them kind of get acclimated to our culture, because they certainly wanted to go back to Canada, and both the United States and Canada were much different from Romania. So we spent a lot of time working with them, got to know them well, got to be friends, helped them get their documentation ready, and at some point it all fell into place thanks to Denis in Quebec and everyone pulling together. So it was a major project, but it was one that was really dear to our heart, and I think that they were pretty happy to have a helping hand.
What a rewarding experience that must have been. That's amazing. The District 1 Board created the Gabrielle Crepeau Leadership Award in 2002 to honor you, Gabby, and for all your service to District 1. The Gabby Award recognizes and rewards an Altrusan who, through her or his example, inspires others to challenge themselves and to meet their goals. The objectives of the award are to inspire leadership development by identifying an Altrusan who exemplifies the expression walk the talk, and to identify a leader who finds a need and provides help, and who encourages others to set goals, very much like you. And the awards are, or the award is, I should say.
Thank you very much. Want you to know, as we mentioned earlier, that the judges for all these awards come from outside of Altrusa. So the 4 judges that reviewed the applications for the Gabby Award. Sorry, my golf club is straining. We have 1 judge from Manhattan, 1 from South Carolina, 1 from Quebec, and 1 from Westchester, New York. So people from all over reviewing the applications that have come in and the wonderful women whose names were proposed. Also, want you to know that the Gabrielle Crepeau Award also comes with a lamplighter pin. The lamplighter pin reflects a $500 donation by District 1 to the foundation in honor of the recipient of the Gabrielle Crepeau Award. And the recipient obviously gets to wear the pin. This year's recipient is currently president of her club, but she's been an Altrusan for 43 years. She knows how to walk the talk, as I did. Her club cannot stop talking about how wonderful she is. She was president during COVID, was able to pull the club together on Zoom, able to teach her club members on how to use it. They even were able to grow during the COVID days, which was quite an accomplishment. Since then, they've gotten involved in big major programs, and she's led them to it and led them through it. And they have nothing but praise for what she's done in supporting all of their individual club members in staying involved in Altrusa work. And so today, we're very pleased to distribute the Gabrielle Crepeau Leadership Award, and it goes to Meredith Club President Marianne.
That concludes the awards for this morning. If I could have each of our wonderful guest presenters stand so you can give them one round of applause, please.
And I come together.
Amy's coming.
Maybe slow hour. She has to walk slowly. Lovely.